Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me. Hello. Welcome back to Red Rocket Stream. I'm Pete, and this is Metal Gear Solid 2. It's Monday, Metal Gear Mondays. Let's crack on a little bit, shall we? Try and remember for the life of me where we are. Almost 5 hours in now. Not too many restarts, too many game overs and the like, but... So, I think we just did Fat Man. I should turn the lights up a little bit, actually. Now you can maybe see me a little bit better. Oh, right. So, I believe we dealt with Fat Man up above. Have come down. We had a little discussion with the cyborg ninja. Identity currently unknown. Let's equip that for starters. See what the Colonel has to say about what we actually have to do now.
Raiden, make contact with Ames and find out where the President is. Our information indicates that Ames is being held in the B1 level of Shell 1's core. Head for the core of Shell 1.
That's right.
Shell 1's core has extremely tight security.
Off to do the
impersonate an enemy personnel to infiltrate the section.
The directional microphone section.
Disguise,
it's quite a fun
select
section.
the enemy field uniform you receive from the ninja. This will allow you to blend in. But you still need one more thing. It will look suspicious.
That's
if you're
right.
not
We have a
carrying
uniform.
the
We need to get an AK.
All personnel in the Corps are equipped with AK-74Us. Select your own AK when you're in disguise. Find yourself an AK. You have a level 2 card in your possession. Go and search the warehouse and strut F.
And that is that way. And then the connecting bridge is in the middle. Okay. Yeah, stand up again, please, Raiden. Nothing here. Great viewing angle right here. Turn away. Thank you. That'll do. That'll do. So, hope everyone's had a good New Year. Celebrated and are not suffering too much. Played some board games almost entirely myself, but as in not on my own, but that's pretty much all we got done. Oh no. Oof. Just about. Just about. Okay. Yeah. It was alright. It was a little bit slower and more calm than I was necessarily anticipating. Level 2 key card. That's level 3.
There's somebody there.
Nope, there isn't. There definitely isn't. You saw nobody. It was all a dream. You know what? Save the hassle of getting caught. Let's just do that. Yeah, that's better. Resets their timings. M4 AKS-74U. Perfect.
Looks like you've got an AK. If you wear an enemy's field outfit and carry an AK, you can pass for one of them. Listen up, kid, and don't forget this. Only the guards in Shell 1's core are armed with AK rifles. The others are armed with the AN-94, the official rifle
Don't
of the
think we
Russian
can get one
army.
of them.
If you hope to disguise yourself as the enemy, you don't want to be carrying an AK outside of Shell 1's core.
Right, so we could do that and that. Theoretically, we're okay. Got the ammo. AK ammo. Sure. These guys, I think, are still aggro to me. That's the one we went to before, you buffoon. Ah!
Who is that? It's the enemy.
Cartwheels. It's fine. I think we got out before anything triggered. Oh. Okay, so it's still not going to work here anyway. So how about... I think as long as we keep running, we're okay. Yes. BDU and AKS. I think we're good. As long as they don't study us too intently. I'm just going to have a quick once around the outside. Around the outside. Around the outside. Door's broken on the other side. That was where the railgun incident happened, right? With Fortune, I want to call her. I feel like there was something up in this room. Use the correct button, usually helps. Konami eyes. Sure. Aha. Knew it. Invaluable. And now we should. That'll make life a little bit easier. Anything in any of these? Let's... Claymores. Sure. Probably don't end up ever using them, but... SOCOM suppressor. That is important. Well, not essential, but it's good to have. When you want to go murder time without all the aggro. Another magazine. Sorry, book. Not going to be doing much reading with that though, are they? Rightio. I think we just use it. And then the camera looks at us. It's like, you look okay. Fine and dandy. Panel. Whoa. B1? I think that's what they said. Cutscene.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared to enter.
There's our little tutorial to the facial recognition machine. That's right, we can go in here. And there we go. Right. Surely it's not a map for every floor. I recall hiding in these a fair bit. Failing at this upcoming prompt. Or this room up above. Locked. God damn it. Yeah, just like this.
Hell happened? It's the enemy. I need to face it. I got him. Send reinforcements.
Damn it!
I got him. Send reinforcements.
Dag nabbit. I'm just gonna. He can literally see me. Damn it!
Being attacked. I don't know where he is. High security. You got me. Stay on the lookout for the intruder.
Oh. I wonder if we can just. Run around here. Yeah, they don't suspect me right now. That's fine. Could have gone better. Could have gone worse. If they don't come up here, I'll have the one unconscious guy at the very least. Stun. Blocked. Come on. Come on, stand down, guys. Probably knock them all out relatively easily. Turn around. I think I can just about clip your arm. Can I do this remotely fast enough? That works. Come on then, buddy. Okay. Tell us what to do, Colonel.
Raiden, the retinal scanner does not work on anything but living and open eyes. Don't knock the man out either. Be careful.
Living and open. Can't remember how to choke though. I guess I have to wake him up. Wait for them to wake up. I don't think shooting them again will do so, but while we wait a minute. Yeah, I forgot about that part. Have to be living and awake. This guy has a dart literally sticking out of his eye socket, I think. It's pretty rough. I think this one's going to wake up faster. I shot him first. Makes sense to me anyway. We just... There we go. Anything that might wake him up without... I wonder. That seems to do it. I woke you up. Hi, friend. I'm not suspicious. There we go. Square.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared.
Thank
to
you,
enter.
robot. Yeah. I remember this room. Can't remember what the guy looks like though. Although Or a lot of similar looking people. I think he also moves. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I think he's like randomized. At least to an extent. I don't know what it is about this HD remake, but I'm sure these codecs didn't take so long to load
One
in the
of those
original.
hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that Ames wears a pacemaker. His heartbeat should sound different from
Sure
other
does.
people's, so use the directional microphone to locate him. You don't have a directional microphone, however. Find one first. The microphone is the only hope
Hope
of
that wasn't on
identifying
V2,
Ames
so
among
we have
all
to
the other hostages.
Do all that bollocks again.
The directional microphone should be somewhere in the core of Shell 1.
It's gonna be, isn't it?
Have you searched
There we
B2
go.
of the core?
Fucker. Ah, you shit. Should have known. Oh well, hopefully we can do that a little bit more stealthily next time. Now I know how to just grab them and mash the face in. Because one of them I think stands basically right next to it, at least for a moment. Try this one first. Down and down. I quite like the schematics, if I'm honest. Right, I remember. Or at least a little bit more than nothing at all. May as well loot. What are we getting now, aggro? Aggro. There.
Good morning.
Now I've seen police noughts, that's so much more interesting. Guys yawning. You cardboard box! Perfect. Why is my bitrate all over the place today? How weird.
Hello?
Box 4.
Hello?
Once I'm slightly safer than this, we'll find out what box 4 does.
Good morning.
Moving day. Guessing that's for collecting boxes.
You have the directional
Thanks,
microphone.
Colonel.
According to our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly
Yeah.
distinct. Use the directional microphone to
Yeah.
locate it.
Great.
What's up?
This parrot.
Time for a treat.
More on the parrot later.
Good morning. Time for a treat.
Oh. Something. There's something on top. How do I even get up there? Looked like a book as well. How to... Oh. I really don't have a clue how I get that. Why are you so much faster? Am I supposed to... No? I can't listen to their conversation. I'm just guarding here. Don't worry about me. Still don't know what those little cuts are about. Odd. Okay. Let's do that bollocks again. Nope. Don't mind me. No. Damn it. Fuck.
It's the enemy.
God damn it.
It's the enemy. I need help.
Why could I? Oh. Right. Brrr. Didn't want to let me do it.
There was nothing wrong. I'm under attack.
There was nothing wrong. He's just under attack. Just need to look what that box is once these guys leave. What box did we get? I want to say it was box 4. Transport action figures. No. This one doesn't seem to mean anything to me. We have it. Can you just... Please, go on. Go on. I'm gonna like just shoo you all back into the elevator. Grabbed him no problem last time. Well, relatively. How many of them are going in there? No! God damn it.
Spotted the intruder. Stand back up if possible.
This ain't gonna work, and it's just gonna make it more suspicious, isn't it? No way.
Clear.
I wonder if I leave and follow in now, they're not gonna spot me. God damn it. I think you're all going unconscious in a moment just because it's faster.
Freeze!
You, over there. What are you doing?
Damn it! So bad, so bad, so bad. You know what? As much as I love these games, I'd be lying if I said I ever thought I was pretty good at them.
What the
Well,
hell
actually, I had a
happened?
really good time with 5.
Right.
That plays very different to these ones. Particularly 2. Seem to get way more enemies thrown at you in this one. I'm equipped with everything. Okay. I wonder. I do have the mic right. Other side, yeah. I think it's because I was pressing a direction. There we go. I need to be neutral. That's the problem. If I'm pressing a direction, it seems to chuck them.
Retinol pattern recognized. You are cleared
Yes, thank you.
to enter.
Well, we're in now. We're in now. You're going to tell us a third time about his pacemaker.
Raiden, one of those hostages in there is Ames. The only thing we know is that
No. Three times on the same thing is just
Reporting no problems in the
getting a bit
Hall
much.
1B1 in the Shell 1 core.
Right, let's have a... doesn't sound right.
Reporting no problems in the hall on B1.
There we go. That sounds more not right because it's beeping. Okay. How do I... How do I speak?
Raiden, retain your cover at all costs inside that conference hall. There's only one way in and out of the area. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the room. The mission will be over if you're
Figures.
discovered.
Hey,
Don your
Nev.
disguise
How's it going, man?
And look for aims while
Happy
deflecting
New Year.
the enemy's suspicion.
Your aim.
Okay, action button. Should have been a safe guess. Point blank.
You must be Ames. Keep still and listen
What
to
about
me.
must?
I'm not a terrorist. I got in here using one of their uniforms. I'm taking off the tape. Stay quiet.
Who told you about me?
An informer calling himself Mr. X, dressed like a ninja.
Cyborg ninja.
I see. Take this thing off me, will you?
In fact, I'm just going to put the controller down for a minute here.
I'm Richard Ames.
Secret Service?
No, I was set in by the Lali
Hey,
Nulelo,
there we go
just
again.
like you.
Cheers. Thank you, dude.
You're here to find out where the president is. We have little time, so I'll be brief. How about switching to nanocommunications first?
Nanocommunications?
Right, silence beats talk when it comes to safety.
Talk inside their brains. Something like that, anyway.
Are you on?
Right here.
Yeah,
Do you really know
well,
where
that's
the
it.
president is?
Almost certainly. He was moved to
At
the
least it
first floor of
auto-scrolls.
Shell 2's core section.
The first floor. The core of Shell 2. Is he still there?
I don't know. I can't get a response.
You don't think he's been like the other hostages?
Hmm?
A hostage was killed in retaliation after the SEAL 10
You
disaster,
wouldn't start with the
remember?
president, though,
What are you
would you?
talking about? Regardless of what they do to other hostages, they won't touch the president.
What makes you so sure?
The case.
You mean the nuclear button they took?
Right. And the case won't do a thing by itself. That case may be the single most advanced example of a weapons failsafe
Right.
system. The password is
Football or
nothing
whatever
less
they
than
call
the
it.
physiological data of the US president.
Physiological data.
The president's own vital signs, heartbeat, brainwave pattern, blood pressure, and so on, are constantly monitored and relayed by his internal
Yeah, we're getting a bit
nanomachines.
beyond
This information,
actual
along with
tech
the
now.
DNA pattern, serve as a biometric password, unbreakable even by the latest parallel processor supercomputers. The password entry itself cannot be performed unless brainwave patterns and heartbeats fall within normal parameters, rendering chemical and other forms of coercion
I mean,
impractical.
good in
In
theory.
other words, the login must be made of the president's own free will. As a failsafe, the input must also be reconfirmed hourly, even after the initial login. If a valid confirmation is not forthcoming, the system will automatically cancel the login.
And that's why they can't harm the president.
Good for him, really.
At least until the bird flies.
Is there really a new model of Metal Gear here?
Absolutely. The black case serves as the launch key to Metal Gear as well.
Why would they hide Metal Gear in an offshore plant?
Haven't they told you anything?
Not off the top of my head,
The entire
really.
thing was planned. The oil
There's-
spill, the tanker accident that caused it, everything. The big shell was
Hang on.
built specifically for the development of a new Metal Gear
That's
model.
right.
The inspection tour was to check its progress.
What's going
There
on
never
around
was an oil
here?
leak.
Wait,
Yeah, there's probably some game releases and whatnot, but nothing really at the moment. Tickets
Here
booked
comes
for
Snake.
Insomnia, though. 31st of March. I think that's Saturday.
That's
well,
him?
I know it's the Saturday, but I think it's
Use the
31st.
microphone to listen in.
I'll be there. That'll be some good fun. Hopefully see some people. Yeah. I need to control this bit. Because we could listen to their conversation.
Fat Man is dead.
It doesn't matter. Saved us the trouble of getting rid of him.
Or
To come all the way to New York just to get hit with a bowel attack. What luck. Oh.
anyway,
A band of lunatics to begin with. Nothing they do should come as a surprise.
referring to
I'll have his background rechecked.
what's
just
it
in
called
case.
group? The bad
You
guys that
think
got
he
working
was
for them.
working for them?
We can't discount the possibility, especially with that intruder still at large.
Yes.
Worse than that one up in Alaska.
Yeah, let's focus on Johnny.
Come to think of it, that commander chick really reminded me of someone. Who is she like again? Oh yeah, she's like her.
Meryl?
Now that's a time I'd like to forget. Ridiculous that I had to get jacked for everything that was on me. When I think about it, that's when everything started to hit the skids. It's a shame. Up to that point, I was steady cruising on the elite course. Oh, here we go again. Oh.
Give him another moment.
You know more about those suits than I do.
But Foxhound was disbanded 4 years ago. So it must be the Patriots.
Yeah, Johnny is,
What about the
for anyone who
damage to
doesn't
Shell
know, is the
2?
guy
The circulation system
Meryl
for the
accosted
contaminated
upon
water has
her
been damaged.
escaping
Water
MGS-1.
being drawn in is
Stole
overflowing,
everything on him,
and
including
the
his
lower
clothes.
block of the central
Left him there
section
in
is
like his
flooded.
pants.
Seal the connecting pathway between Shells 1
It's
and
kind of
2.
raw deal.
The Simtex and IR sensors are already in place.
It's looking
Any
straight at
effect
me.
on it?
No,
What about the president?
the password entry has already been made to the black case. In 1 hour, we'll need a confirmation from him. His work is done after that.
So we
Make
have an hour.
sure you keep him alive until then.
Still, that Russian crew is a pretty decent bunch. The president's escort guys get on my nerves, though. Oh, whatever. For now, just gotta hang in there. Oh, there's no.
That's what I was
paper.
waiting for. It's just spent like 5 minutes shitting himself
Almost complete.
quite
The
drastically, and
code
then
has
it's
already
like,
been entered.
and
All
we've
we
all
need
been there,
now is
haven't
for
we?
the girl
All
to
been
start
there at
the
some
system.
point.
The usual method, I assume?
It's the
No,
worst.
the drugs took care of everything.
Only a few more steps to outer heaven.
Metal Gear 1 or 2 reference? I think it was 1. Not sure. I haven't actually played them, but one of the two anyway. That's to do with Big Boss and Snake's original mission.
Cyborg ninja, Shalashaska?
I cannot even guess.
What about you?
I'm having the matter looked into.
Olga, don't cast suspicion where it isn't.
How are you, Johnny? I think Johnny's done.
Where it isn't due, when you watched my father die and did nothing.
It's been 2 years ago.
Not
Olga.
the
Let
last
it
we'll
go.
see of Johnny, though.
I read the case file for Shadow Moses, by the way.
Olga, how could you suspect me?
I know that the ninja is not one of my men.
How meaningful you make that
Yeah.
sound. If Sergei were still alive.
If the old man were still alive, I wouldn't need to
fridge.
take orders from you.
Olga,
None of that. None of
Sergei
that.
was my best friend.
If you sell us out, I'll kill you myself.
Listen, daughter of Sergei.
He doesn't even
Don't ever
flinch.
let me see your gun pointed at me again.
Might be outclassed there, love.
If you wish, I'll put a bullet
Oh no,
in
he
your
did.
back
I didn't see
instead.
he actually pulled his gun on her.
Stop this infighting. I took you both in when no one
He
else
has a
would.
cloak.
You think any government
The
would
best
have
heroes
you
have
as
cloaks.
irregulars in this political climate? The worst kind of wet
Also
work,
Superman.
maybe, but even that's doubtful. I recommend against switching
The best
camps.
anime heroes have
You've
cloaks.
nowhere left to go.
Or anti-heroes. Double check on Johnny. No. Nope, Johnny's done. Here we go. Here we go.
It's happening again.
This damn right arm. Liquid! It's almost as if it's having its revenge!
That's how it works.
How much do you think we spent on that arm in Lyon? The best transplant surgery team in the world.
I never trusted
Good man.
Frenchmen.
Good man. Apologies to any Frenchmen out there. I am joking. Maybe I'm not entirely. Yeah.
There's something going on. The incidents are becoming more
My
frequent.
arm is taking control of
Maybe
me.
that man's presence.
Ocelot, I leave this place in your hands. I have the intruder to take care of.
Reminds me of that Simpsons episode where Homer gets Snake, conveniently, the criminal guy.
Is that really
Gets like
Solid
electrocuted
Snake?
or something, like he gets
That's what he claims.
the death sentence
I thought Snake was
electrocuted.
dead.
And they transplant
Solid Snake
Snake's
did
wig
die.
onto Homer's head.
But he's
And it
also
starts
here in
turning
the
him
shell.
into Snake. And a
Either he
crook
survived
and
or there are
whatnot.
two of them.
Two of them.
Basically as goofy as Simpsons
That's
is what I'm saying.
impossible.
I don't know which did it first. Probably Simpsons. But yeah.
Anyway, what did you manage to catch?
They said password input was complete.
I thought so.
You said the password entry into the black case had to be made by the president willingly.
That's right.
So this means the president is cooperating with them.
It would have to be, yes.
Why?
Probably tired of being a puppet, but it wasn't a smart move to betray us.
A puppet?
We're running out of time. They will fire a nuke. You know what you need to do before then.
Fire the nuke, but it's nowhere close to the ransom deadline.
Ransom?
$30 billion in cash.
What are you babbling about? The nuclear strike is not a threat. It's been the objective
Dun,
all
dun,
along.
They plan
dun.
to slaughter millions of people.
No, a high-altitude detonation. You've heard of the Compton effect?
EMP.
Total disruption of electronic
EMMA.
equipment caused by EMMA pulse.
Textbook answer. Well, when an average nuclear warhead
Never.
goes off within the atmosphere, the result is an electromagnetic pulse of up to 50 billion
50
megawatts.
billion
The
megawatts.
EMMA field can reach tens of thousands of volts per meter, and most electronic equipment will be toast in
Yeah.
an instant.
Actually does
If
a
one
lot of
of the
damage
key
without
movers
wrecking
the world economy stops functioning, it could mean the beginning of a global
Yeah.
depression.
But that isn't their aim. What they plan to do is liberate Manhattan, pull it offline and turn it into some kind of a republic. Hence, Sons of Liberty.
Solid
I
plan, right?
suppose.
Sons of Liberty.
Damn, Ocelot is coming. I'm going offline.
Do you even need your mouth uncovered to talk via nanomachines? Quite entirely clear on that.
Search my pocket. Hurry. It's a security card. You'll be able to unlock doors of up to level 3 security. Use it to get to Shell 2.
I think before then we do a lap of
Take
Shell
care
1.
of the president before they
See what we
launch the
can
nuke.
pick up.
He's coming here. Pick up your AK.
Oh no! What to do? What to do?
He's
What to
coming
do?
here.
What to do? I guess we...
Pick up your AK.
Thanks for telling me a million times. But yeah, it was a hair transplant. It was
What
an
do you
old
think you're
episode.
doing?
Probably 20 years old
I
or something
asked
at
him
this
to
point.
remove these. I'm ill, you see.
I always knew that the DIA turned out second-rate liars.
What are you talking about?
No need for denials. We know what you are, Colonel Ames. They knew that the president was planning to betray them. So they sent you in to keep tabs on him. Am I right?
You.
They, them,
Sorry,
the
Colonel.
lale
You
lule
failed to carry out your
man, they,
duties.
do,
You'll never
they,
escape the Lali Lule Lo.
It always sounds dumb even if you get it right.
What the?
You tricked
Remember
me.
what happened when we found the
Stand now. Ocelot. You.
first hostage in MGS1? Yeah.
You? Which team are you with? Show me your face. You know who he is.
No, he is not one
I can
of mine.
recognize by just the eyes.
Identify yourself. We meet at last.
Get riggedy wrecked. Almost lost another arm. Almost.
Hold your fire! We need the hostages alive! Hurry! Get away! But you died!
Yeah, you can't blame it on rabbits and their ill. Getting that kind of hair transplanted on your head would have very different effects as well. Also look like a much bigger idiot. Okay. Okay. Now becomes the runaway.
Colonel, Ames is dead. Looked like a
A lot
heart
of those
attack.
go around in MGS.
That's unfortunate. However, we do at least know where the president is.
So there really is a new type of Metal Gear in this place?
Apparently. We're still looking into it.
I've also been told that the nuclear strike was what the terrorists were after from the start, not the $30 billion.
Right. It was a cover-up all along.
Yeah, no worries, man.
What are you
No
keeping
worries.
from me?
I am not keeping back anything. It's not as though I'm told all the facts either. I'm pulling in all the favors I can to look into all this. Just be a little patient. Our priority should be with the president right now. We can take it that they've completed the password entry and are preparing Metal Gear for nuclear
Seems quite
strike.
likely.
Get to the president as soon as possible.
But the president is cooperating with them.
According to Ames, yes. But it's also true that they're about to get rid of the president. There's something else going on here. And the president may be able to tell you what it is when you see him in person. Once they get the confirmation for nuclear launch, they'll do it. You need to rescue the president before then.
Jack, I agree with the Colonel. You need to protect the president for now.
Well,
All
feels like primary concern. Let's.
Freeze!
No, that doesn't put the face mask on. I don't know if it actually helps us at all. Come on. There we go. Smooth. Much smoother leaving than entering. This could be a touch harder.
Freeze!
He was gonna... I could see he was gonna reach for his weapon. Had to be done. We'll just do a bit of that. There's a camera. Damn it! Running! This'll work. Oh, hello. Really? Is this because I opened every other locker? He's going to stop and stand at this one? Or is it just because I'm directly in the middle? It's coincidence. Damn it. I think I'm okay.
Return to your positions. Increase security. Understood. Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 1 core. Secure the front of the elevator.
I don't think there's anyone in or around here. Still not ticking down though. Here we go. If you go in there, oh no, I was going to take him out. Don't investigate.
Freeze! No!
I'm just gonna pop you in here. Don't mind me. There you go, buddy. He's standing right there, isn't he? Right there. I wonder. There's even the slightest chance I can take some of these out without getting bodied. Neither of you gonna come down and around? Oh, okay. Fuck it. Saw me. I'm outie. I think I can wait here a little bit. May as well give up on that. Where is it? Yeah. There's claymores on the other side, so can't chat. I wonder. And that's why we love the Silent SOCOM. And also, nailed it. Let me make it. Let me make it. I don't know who put them all back. It's also a very good point that never seems to get mentioned. Okay. Let's go check some doors. Let's do some looting.
Who's there?
Nope. None of that.
Nothing here.
Oh, we need the actual launcher first. That helps. Don't even know what the RGB-6 is. Rocket? Grenade launcher? Grenade launcher. Fuck knows when we'll even use that.
There's somebody there.
No. Definitely not. Just seeing things. Go on, go to sleep. And you can all go to sleep. Good night, everybody. Right, where are the other level 3s? That's a 2. Nearly ran straight in. That can't be it, surely. Surely. Apparently it is. And 4. And what is down here? PSG-1. Ammo. Of course it's ammo. Oh, they're all waking up now.
It was nothing. All clear.
And 4 ammo.
It was nothing.
It was all nothing. Level 3. PSG-1. There we go.
Unable to find a AWOL soldier. Nothing else to report.
What?
No sign of the missing man. Nothing else to report.
Why do all these guys sound American? Odd. I thought they were all meant to be Russian. And all sounded Russian before. Ah! PSG-1 and T in the same room. Glad we looted. It's probably going to save us some grief later. Heading this way. Haven't looted this one. Grenade! Grenade, grenade. PSG-1T. Nothing overly interesting. Downstairs. I wonder what's there.
Who's there?
Don't mind me. Definitely been this way. Definitely been that way. Damn it. Now we have to go and make our way back up then. I'm just going to knock a few of you out along the... Oh no, we can go down here. That works. That definitely works. Okay. Let's just simplify this. There we go. Simplify. We have a ton of ammo, so... Or we could just chaff, I guess, but... Chaff runs out. Explosions do not. Right. Pump room. Are there any locked doors at all in this area? Like level 3 locks specifically is what I'm looking for. Don't think so.
Freeze!
Night night. Bum, 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 bum. Now we can just run that way. In fact, we could even. There we go. Eyes. M9 simplifies so many areas. Unless you're playing zero detection, of course. Good old European extreme nonsense. What is that yellow dot in there? Is that the terminal? No? Yeah, it is the terminal. Why is it still flashing? How weird. Hope there is other stuff and I haven't gotten everything actually worth getting at this point from my little circle. Why not? Okay, never mind. That also works. Oh shit. Stay sleepy time, thank you. Night night. We filled him with the night night juice. I'm not talking about whiskey. What do we got? I feel like there's not anything in here either, to be honest. Although, never went back to visit anybody. Stop. Thank you. Oh, that's right, he went off and died. I had almost forgotten. Oh, this one's not a Japanese model. Kind of mildly shocked. Nothing fresh in there. Maybe we've already got everything then. Oh well. This will be the last of our loop anyway. Solved. Resolved. Eyes. No! Fuck. That one gets me so many times. No! Oh, god damn it. No! I thought I grabbed the ledge below. But I needed to press it.
This isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me.
Jack!
Jack!
Yeah, okay. That was the dumb thing. All that does massively simplify that situation. Get you. Got you. I am a motherfudging ninja. Basically undetectable. If you combine like Batman and Shinobi, Sam Fisher, somewhere around my ballpark. Actually, Shinobi's probably not actually that stealthy.
Right. Can you hear me?
Pliskin, where have you been?
Checking around. I'm in Strut H right now. How's the situation over there?
We have a lead on the president's location.
Where is he?
Shell 2 core, the first floor.
I'm cut off from the core where I am. It's a mess here.
All right, I'm on my way to Shell 2 right now.
There are IR sensors in place on the connecting bridge between
I
shells
remember.
1 and 2. If you break the beams, the Semtex will go off.
Yeah, I heard them talking about that.
Target the control units and destroy them. Make sure you
Yeah,
don't
be a bit of
shoot
a
the
classic mistake.
Semtex.
What do the control
We've
units
seen
look
them.
like?
We've seen
Take
so
a look
many
with
of
your
them.
binoculars.
We've seen so many. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, we've seen so many of these.
That's the Semtex.
And that's the sensor.
And that must be the control
Why
unit.
can you not aim properly, Raiden? The focus is like a foot above where the things actually are. Have I got Pentasmin? Probably. Yes. There's... God's sake, birds! I'm not trying to kill you, you're just making really, really easy targets. I feel like there's one behind the flag. Can I shoot the flag off? No? Well, there's definitely one over there. Damn it! It's war. War off! How do I zoom, circle, and X to... Alright, now I think... There's one there. One there. Yes. One there. But don't think that's all of them. Some more at the far end? Or is that just more Semtex? Fucking dead seagulls. Ah. Let's take a little look-see. Lasers are still in effect. But where? But where? Hello. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck that. Fuck! Oh, no. No.
Raiden, what's
That's
going
not
on?
right.
Raiden!
Raiden! Oh, God. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Appreciate it. I'll take it from here. Right. Couldn't have gone a longer way for that. Right. There's one there. There's one there. There's one there. Really?
Right.
Let's start with
Is
that
something
one.
wrong? Right. Right.
At least it's got a good checkpoint. I will definitely give them that. Damn it. Really hard. Stop moving. Oh, it becomes so twitchy at this. Oh no. Yeah. I definitely remember this doing my head in before. 100%. There we go. Okay. Now we have what should be the easy one. Oh god. Birdos apparently specifically placed to get in the way. Right. So now we should be able to get the rest of them with the SOCOM? I think. There's that one. There's that one. There's that one. And there's that one. Cutscene, great. Cool. Oh wait. Is it this bridge? Is this the one I'm thinking of?
Raiden, I found us a ride.
I'm all ears.
One of the enemy's Kasatkas.
Is it in good shape?
Full tank. I'm heading for Shell 1 now.
There
What
we go.
about that Harrier?
It's not on the
Yeah,
heliport
where
here.
is the Harrier?
Good. I'll set this one down there then.
Can you cover the hostages? They're being held on level B1 in the core. Pliskin, you didn't happen to find any other places where hostages were being held, did you?
No,
Nothing
nothing
of the
like
sort.
that.
Okay.
How many hostages are there?
There's a few short of 30. One dead and several wounded.
The Kasatka's cargo area will hold
That's a lot.
13 max.
What about the other Kasatka?
I sabotaged it. It can't come after us if it can't get off the ground. We'll have to make 2 trips.
Can you fly a Kasatka?
I have a pilot who's flown the civilian model, the KA-62 in VR. There's not a whole lot of difference between the military
Nothing
KA-60
different
and the
between
civilian
VR
model.
and real flight.
Cleared for takeoff.
That voice there.
Raiden, let me introduce you to my partner.
Otacon?
Hey, Otacon.
Hey, Raiden. Nice to meet you.
Intruders! Over here!
Damn! Raiden, I'll talk to you later.
Colonel, I need some answers from you. Who exactly is Pliskin and his
Yeah.
partner?
I know what you're thinking.
It keeps coming back to Shadow Moses. And now this Otacon.
AKA Hal Emmerich,
Yeah.
PhD, a Shadow Moses survivor.
Rose?
Snake and Otacon both became fugitives after Shadow Moses, wanted for acts of terrorism.
An anti-Metal Gear organization.
They sabotaged and destroyed countless Metal Gear
How
units
many were
throughout
made?
the world.
And were responsible for the incident 2 years ago that necessitated the construction of the Big Shell.
Snake and his partner aren't terrorists.
Jack, why are you defending them?
I look back on what I've done here so far, and things like training and sense of duty alone won't get you through a sneaking
learning.
mission like this.
Jack, are you okay?
You need something higher. I can't think of the right word, but it has to be pure will, backed up by courage or ideals or something
Something.
like that. I'd stake my life on it. The Solid Snake that saved Shadow Moses couldn't turn into a terrorist.
Maybe that's true, but they went down with that tanker 2 years ago. We even recovered Snake's body.
And the DNA test results on the body say it's him.
Jack, I know what you're saying, but Snake
Definitely
is
dead.
dead. He can't be here. Not even as this Dr. Hal Emmerich.
But that also means that he can't be the terrorist leader behind this thing.
Logic. Here we go, here we go. Why don't you just stand there waving, Raiden? Just give him a wave. Hiya. Hello. Goodbye. Is it not this bridge? Oh. Okay.
I've been waiting for you. A messenger from the Patriots. Where do I know him from?
So you're the boss around here?
No, not just around here. I'm the boss to surpass Big Boss
Big
himself.
boots you trying to fill there?
Solid Snake. No, that is not Solid Snake.
He's back. Just can't help himself.
What a pleasant surprise, brother.
Save it. You were mine.
Don't say you've forgotten me, Snake.
Guessing they're not on each other's Christmas card list any longer.
Snake?
Right, take cover.
Ooh, easy. That's a really cool scene though.
Stop impersonating him.
Body armor, bitch.
Brother, I'm a whole different game from Liquid.
Bulking up. Next step's Kaioken. John Saigon. That's yeah, easy with the explosives. All the Semtex, remember? Also, Raiden.
That the best you can do, Snake?
Did I get it?
Oh yeah, dead, 100%. End of game, final boss done. Nothing more to worry about. Oh no, wait, hang on. Maybe. Sure are.
Trouble. It's the Harrier.
Seems like it probably hurt, bulking up and shrinking down all the time. Without being like some Marvel hero.
Needs only one big boss. I'll drown you fools for interfering.
Well, slowest missile. I believe that's the way we came from, so we can't go back anymore. Or at least not right now, to block us in, I guess. Yeah, that is the way we came from.
Right. This is the
Hooray!
Stinger missile launcher. The Kasaka can't stand up to the Harrier. You have to shoot the Harrier
faithful.
down. Snake!
Ah, indeed. Who remembers that fight? Oh, look at the memories. This song. kind of sick of this by the end of it, but...
Use this.
Thanks, I guess. I was actually doing alright. Have it. Not sure if these even can hit, but yeah. Oh, never mind. Straight on. Don't fly into the way, fucking Otacon. So I can't hit it when it's going full whack. Oh, don't stand waiting for it. Oh, I remember this. The most ridiculous attack from an airplane ever. Oh, I'm gonna like hover over you and melt you with thrusters. Not use machine guns or rockets or...
Right, I'll take care of it.
Appreciated. Don't know how you took care of it, but apparently you did. Where you going? Where you going? I can just keep rocking you if you stay there. Look at that frame rate drop. Video games like, how do I work? Okay. Where are the more rockets? Not that I think I'm gonna run out, but I guess not. I know it was a ration that he dropped, wasn't it? Oh, not the cluster bombs. Wrecked. You know what?
You're tougher than I thought.
I'm just going to equip that right now. Can we put the fire out, pretty please?
I'll let you go out in style.
No, not the missiles. Not entirely sure how to dodge them. No! I'm dodging it. Fairly easily, mate, to be quite honest. It's not the most difficult thing.
I'll take care of it.
Can I not just... unguided?
What the?
Feels like I should be able to at that range. Lock on. Should feel kind of relevant. Big flyby. Whoa!
Right, catch.
Ammo? Woo. That was one hell of a turn. I think that would be unconscious at that point. Pretty much is worth me just hacking at it. Ah, apart from maybe now. Worth it. Worth it. Good stuff. First try. Not too much grief. Can definitely be grief. 100%. Here we go. Here we go.
There's something coming up.
Fetch! Good doggy. Dinosaur. Robot. Thing. But yeah.
That's Metal Gear. It's already active.
Yeah, it is. Looks like you've not been told a damn thing, Raiden. Not that's true anyway. Fucked. Proper fucked. Whoops. Hang in there, kitty. I want that poster but with Raiden. That classic. Oof. Yeah. Now you get to wear an eye patch. That almost never happens to a snake. As in, like, code name. You know what I mean. He's fine though.
Fab, go!
This bit's so dumb. Does it not show it? I thought it did. Maybe I'm thinking of something later. Possibly. Oh no, there we go. Running on water.
Hey, what's that? It's running on water.
I'm not sure that ever gets explained in any way. It's completely fucking ridiculous, of course. And then, yeah. So what the saying is, he was trained in the Hidden Leaf Village. He knows how to harness his chi. Soon you'll see Vamp doing substitution jutsu. And that's when it really gets real. Pulls out his kunai.
Raiden, you alright?
Yeah. How about you guys?
Barely managed, but we're alright.
The chopper?
We need some time for repairs.
Oh.
The president's all yours.
Okay. Can I ask you something?
What?
Are you the Snake? They said you were dead.
No, not me. There are still too many things I need to do.
Snake, you're a legend, and that's why I need to ask you this.
Legend? A legend is nothing but fiction. Someone tells it, someone else remembers. Everybody passes it on.
I'm here because I was assigned to this mission, not because I
wonder what
want
Raiden
to.
has to say about
if
this.
I could, I'd be out of here in a second. How could you
That's
come
right.
back to all this? Why keep fighting?
There's something my best friend said to me once.
I think there's a very limited quantity
We're
of
not
them.
tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at, but at least I always
maybe it's
fought
just
for
a
what I
different
believed
button.
in.
What about the DNA results from that body?
That was Liquid's body. He and Snake are
Apparently.
identical on the genetic
Handy
level.
that.
Liquid?
A deception, for our own protection. We stole his frozen body from some organization. Kind of a hassle, though.
That's all there is to it.
Are you
Some
two really
organization.
an NGO?
Insofar as we're a non-profit organization of civilians advocating a cause, yes. The cause happens to be the eradication of Metal Gear.
We work on our own, but it's a cause worth fighting for.
Why would you stick your neck out for something
Yeah.
this risky?
That's
As
the
far
way
as I can
used to
tell,
look at
anybody
it
having a
4
Metal
years
Gear
ago.
is just bad.
I was holed up in the middle of nowhere in Alaska, drinking too much.
We have a responsibility to the coming generations, to the world.
What responsibility?
To keep track of the mistakes we've made as a species.
We need to remember, to spread the word, to fight for change, and that's what keeps me alive.
You think you can change the future?
I'm not as arrogant as that.
What you do isn't grassroots activism. It's more like terrorism.
I admit that.
But our group, Philanthropy, received some information. A new Metal Gear prototype was being developed here, and terrorists were planning to raid the facility. The information came from a very reliable source.
So you're here to...
Take it out.
We're here to stop all that. But I also have a personal motive.
Looks like the terrorists have his sister in the big shell. We're here on our own, not under anyone's orders. We have our own battles. Otacon's here for someone. I'm not.
This is a military mission.
And Snake is the most trained person on the site. Definitely the most
Jack,
competent.
are you all right?
Just barely.
You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, it wasn't intentional.
I know that, and I know I need to stay stronger.
Say a prayer for me, Rose, so I can come back.
You will make it back. I'm with you all the way, remember?
That means a lot to me, you know.
I'm going to save the data, okay, Jack?
Sure. Why don't we? Don't need multiple saves. Not for the same playthrough anyway. The other one's a complete one, I think.
Colonel, Metal Gear's already gone active.
It's not too late. You can still prevent a nuclear strike by securing the President and preventing password confirmation from taking place. Get to the President. He's in the core section of Shell 2.
I'm checking the satellite images. Looks like you can get to the core from the other side of Strut L.
The core hasn't gone under yet from what we can tell. Follow the railings down, then jump onto the pipes.
The only viable strut in the outer perimeter is the L. That attack just now doesn't make any sense. It's like they have no more use for this place.
Maybe.
Colonel, you were monitoring the codec calls. That man was the real Snake all along.
Maybe.
Maybe?
Don't let your guard down with him.
Why do you say that?
Because they were never a part of the simulation. They're an unknown factor.
You can take your simulation and... We're out here, we bleed, we die.
Calm down.
I suggest that you do, Raiden. Even if that is Snake. That has no
Kinda
bearing
has some
on your
bearing.
mission.
Colonel, you and Snake used to be
Also
on the
that.
same side.
They used to be buddies.
I don't understand. I read about you and Snake in the Darkness of Shadow Moses.
I don't give a damn what that piece of trash said. Do you get me?
Seem to have done quite a heel turn, Campbell. Quite a heel turn. Sad. Wonder. That was swish, even if I do say so myself. Cell phone? Wait. Coolant spray to put out fire. Is that just here's a random tip? If you just cool the fire, then you can put it out, apparently. AK suppressor. Pretty much forgotten about that, but nice to have. Keep running. Don't stop. Never stop. What's that? Oof. It's not the greatest camera angle, to be quite honest.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
You're not going to move? That's one. Two. Now just to... Fuck. Not pay enough attention and fall off the edge.
No. No! Jack, please answer me!
Jack! Where's that going to put us? Oh, of course. First time and then I'll fuck it up after. Okay. Okay.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden.
This is
Raiden!
wasteful. Pull our shit together. There.
Oh God, no! Jack! Jack!
Jack! Calm down, woman. Look, he's back already. Let's... Don't even really need that one. Ow. That was dumb. Frame rate. Frame rate. Frame rate doesn't like us being in the fire. Oh, it's because I'm on fire. Can I not get back up there now? Oh, fuck that. Shit. As in actual shit. Fuck. Well, that probably makes it easier. To be quite honest.
No! Jack, please answer me! Jack!
Calm your tits, woman. Don't stand in the fire. Step 1. Don't fire a stinger either, for God's sake. I remember you have to be quite thorough in putting that fire out. Or else it just springs back. Let's do that again. Yo. At least it doesn't show me that little cutscene again. Thank you for letting me cut that too.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Come on. Come on. I think that's both of you. Fairly sure that's both of you. Did I not get you? There we go. Alright. No! I pressed the wrong fucking button! Ooh, I think I'm getting too agitated now.
Raiden!
Breathe. Breathe. Don't be an idiot. Don't know why I would suddenly change the button, or my brain would decide to change which button it associates with cartwheels, but there we go. Let's try again, how about it? Okay, I'm sorry, that has to be the last one now, otherwise I'm just going to get actually a bit knocked off. Of course you're back for that, Nev. Of course. Ooh, get up, which one's up? Triangle. Didn't want to press the wrong one there. My thumb was hovering over X for some unknown reason. Raiden wants to die, that must be it. That's the point of the game, isn't it? Kill Raiden? Right, for the last fucking time. There we go. Do that one, fine. Doesn't even matter if I don't manage that one, but you know, that's the one I succeed on.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
There we go. There we go. I can't do that here. We will get past this tiny stretch. Yeah, I know. It happened way more than twice, I can tell you that now. I've fell in the water around here like 5 times at this point. For really dumb reasons. Right, we're on L. Not that this bit's a complete cakewalk either. In fact, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. Who? Who saw me? Whatever. Probably that. Really, guys? You know what?
Return to your positions. Titan security. Understood. All units
No!
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me.
Okay,
Jack!
that's why we can't just crawl underneath. I knew I was fucked as soon as it started moving. Don't think I could have gotten up in time. For all the will in the world. Woo! Okay. Okay. Let's get this back under control. Less of the falling in the... Oh, it's showing it right there. Oh, I never realised. That's the platform from later, isn't it? They walk on. Never noticed that. I used to think it is.
Oh, I'm going to go in my
Here we
pants.
go.
Nobody's looking, right?
Right here. Did this have to be the time? Didn't even mean to do that. No. So gross. So gross. I will get you. Kind of disappointed you can't like trank dart him in the dick. Make our life a little bit easier. No one ever really seems to mourn the loss of these ciphers. Even though you'd assume such a thing where it made today would be like $500,000 per unit. Something daft. Yeah, he seems to. Seems to. Either way, I'd say that definitely wasn't the time nor the place. Do I want to check any of these first? I don't think I can go this way, like at all. No, that don't work. So let's check the other one. If I can't, great. It saves me thinking about it. But if it opens... No. Perfect. Perfecto. Tally ho! Nailed it. Nailed it. I remember the last time I finished the game with grip level higher than 1. It's just not something I use very much. I don't spend a whole lot of time hanging off ledges. Could just be me though.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself.
Olga's an interesting character.
No feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the ocean, right next to my
Wait, Johnny's
old
not
man.
around at this one, is he?
The launch comes first.
No Johnny? No Johnny.
Not here.
I don't trust him.
I'm sure there's at least one more place in this game.
Talk that way about one of your own.
He's not one of my own. He left my father to die, remember?
Olga, we'll talk later. We need to get started on the final checks for the unit.
All right. I'm headed back there.
One is down.
What about the chopper?
The cam-off is out of action. Take the oil fence from Strut L.
I'll tell my men to start
Yeah,
pulling out.
phrasing.
Not yet. Their retrieval comes last. The intruder's still at large.
Snake. He's got luck on his side, certainly.
How does she not see him stood right here?
He survived that explosion. Listen, Olga,
confirmation is in 1 hour. Keep the president alive until then.
I know. No one gets in here. Turn the currents on.
Hooray! Another electrified hallway gets set. Yeah, good luck in the new job, man.
The door
Good luck.
stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit
hope everything
panel
goes
from
well.
inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right, come back.
Yeah, I'll be streaming about.
One
I
more
think it's going to be about 6 o'clock most of the week.
We leave for Russia when this
Bloodborne
business is
tomorrow,
done.
so
I
hopefully I'll
won't
see you
have
there
money
either
for
way.
that.
Yeah, once again, good luck tomorrow. I'm sure you'll be fine. Hope everyone's
We
cool.
start living for ourselves after this. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training.
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look for a remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through the duct into the room.
Then target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right, but make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
Convenient.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Find the node.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Also known as a Nikita. Which I'm fairly sure is over this way. Fairly sure. Not 100%. I would also still quite like to find the node. Ha. Ha. Can I not? Guess not. Well, we've always got this. No, that was just ammo. Damn it. Oh, there's the node. Can we use this? We can. Chaff only seems to interfere with wireless signals. At least that's the explanation I'm going to go with. Bullets. Ooh, there we go. So that's where he is anyway. Could it be downstairs? Felt like it was on this floor, but I guess not. Guess not. At least there's only one of the choice. Makes my life a hell of a lot easier. Filtration chamber. Get that. think I remember this. I think I know what's coming up. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. Trying to remember how to swim.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded.
Stopping
from
to
what
have
I
a
can see.
conversation
You'll have
underwater.
to swim through.
I'm fine with swimming.
Stroke the water
Stroke
and
it.
move forward by pushing the punch
Stroke the
button.
water.
Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading with the left stick. Up will take you up, down takes you lower, left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Seem to recall there's a fair amount of stuff under here. But what we need should be quite close by. Night vision goggles. I tie short therefore. Ah, these are the oxygen spots. Okay. I remember. It turns you around. Great. No! Right. That's the one. There's mines and shit in here. Seems legit. Nikita! Found it.
You have the remote-controlled missile. Good job. Now head for the first floor of the Shell 2
I think we're coming up to a good place
Take out
to
the power source and make contact with the
call it for the
President
day
before
shortly.
the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Not that way though. Kinda chuffed we found the night vision though. Whew. Nope. Let's not take any risks. How about it? Swims so gracefully. Half expect him to like leap out of the water doing dolphin flips. If only, eh? If only. Right. Time to play the rest of the game like this? No. Like the way he keeps his right hand by his gun. Ready to... Although it never actually takes it out. Is it the SOCOM? It is the SOCOM, okay. That's the one that's, at least as far as the lore goes, in his holster. No idea where he holds the rest of it. Where's the Stinger and the grenade launcher and the Nikita launcher? Alright, we didn't actually need to go in there, but I want to get those rockets now for the sake of it. Nailed it. There's no new enemy down here, is there? Pink dolphin. Wait, what's that emote? No. Thought it was something I recognised. Hello! Welcome to the stream. How's it going, man? Or lady? Either or. Right, I think this is the one. Oh, shit. Right there. Right there. It goes nothing! I think I've gone wrong already. Very sure I've gone wrong already. I think I'm going around in circles. Quite sure I am.
What is
Don't mind that. I just didn't want to assume. Legacy Ultra. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is why I grabbed the extra rockets. Did everyone have a good New Year's? Has anyone made any resolutions? I don't really do proper resolutions, but I kind of had one last year and it worked out pretty well. I promised myself, it wasn't done at New Year's so it doesn't really count, but I promised myself I was going to accept less bullshit from people. Why did I even try and get it? I'm pretty average. What, this game? I'm sure as hell no speedrunner. Ah, shit. I was ready for him to do that too.
What the hell happened? Right.
Like Metal Gear for the story. Well, I'm sure as hell not sticking it on European Extreme or anything daft. Great. Gonna grab those again. I thought I'd remember more of this game better than I do, to be honest, but... it has been a while. Throwing out all the excuses nice and early. Great. Oh yeah, that's right. Give it a minute. Right, at least we should know the way now. And left. Don't even. Oh no, it has to be higher up. No? That did work. Perfect. I thought for a second that was going to block it. And I had in fact been using the wrong hole all along. But no, that's cool. That's the way we came in. This was the electrified floor. Let's mosey. Let us mosey.
President Johnson.
Huh? So you're finally here.
You've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
Oh yeah, I remember.
What are you? What the?
Just
you're
gonna touch your dick? As
well,
you do.
Who are you?
Foxhound, sir.
Definitely forgotten that bit.
I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
Makes you reassess your situation a bit, I imagine.
That way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
Yeah.
But you're the president. You have power.
No.
I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The
I bet
Patriots?
genuine
The truth
conspiracy
behind this
theorists
country.
love this series.
I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence,
It's far
even
too
among
close
those
to
with
what,
code
like,
word clearance.
stuff I've seen people genuinely talking about on the
The
internet.
military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes
Presidential
president.
handshake reaches
Putting
out
it
and it's like,
simply,
no, lower.
The Patriots rule this country.
Tickle my balls, Prez. Tickle my balls.
Hard to believe, isn't it? But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion
Sure as fuck don't.
influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people
Like,
are shown
reality,
what they want to believe.
at least as far
What you
as I
call
believe,
government
is
actually a
less
well-staged
sinister than
production
this, but it's still about a
aimed at
million miles
satisfying
away.
the public.
Huh?
Don't look at me like that. I'm legally sane, you know.
It's not
Presidential
just
reach
sanity
around
that
and
worries
ball
me.
tickle? Happy endings optional.
The
Depends how loyal you
Patriots.
are.
Even I don't
Did you
know
vote for
who
him?
the actual
Then you get the
members
tickle.
Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were... You'll understand someday.
Yeah.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots.
Certainly
I
seem
wanted
to be
wield
know-it-alls.
the power of a king instead of being an
But
expendable pawn.
I'm guessing you
And
know.
that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd
Guessing you know
intended
the
to
story
use
as
the new
well,
Metal
and
Gear
where
as
this
a
is going.
bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots, even if it means
Metal
the
Gear
destruction
always
of the
starts
world.
kind of based
What
in
are you
reality
saying?
and then
Whether
just
you
goes
believe
on
it or
severe
not, the
anime
balance
tangents.
of power rests in the hands of the Patriots.
Just conspiracy
They
theories.
regulate the
and-
country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is
But then bits of
palatable
it
to the
do
general
ring too
masses.
true.
Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue
it,
to
though?
exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
It's not like you saw him about 5 minutes
My
ago. dude.
predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by.
I've forgotten this bit.
I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake.
Yeah.
He was the third Snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid, a survivor of the Les Enfants Terribles project. Neither solid nor liquid. He was a well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to
Gaseous
entrust
Snake
with the
didn't really
presidency.
have the same ring to it.
However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago. When acting on his own, he started an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief
Donald
Donald
Anderson, that was his
together
name.
with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots'
They
plans.
found out.
What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Golukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
Ocelot has supposedly worked for
the completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots.
The list is not
Needless
done.
to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already
Gets around.
operational.
Gets around.
No, not yet. What you saw was
he
Metal Gear Ray,
does probably have some
hijacked 2
pretty
years
tight
ago
buns,
from the Marines
is
by
all I'm gonna say.
Ocelot. That was not the new
Seems
Metal
to keep
Gear.
himself in good shape for an
Where's
old
the
man.
new Metal Gear?
Right here.
What?
He must be old,
You're
right? You've got to
standing
be
in
fairly
it.
old to be
To
president.
be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
Would you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends
hell of
from
a
the
cover-up,
foundation
though.
all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the
B2
Shell 1
core.
core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
That's right. Arsenal. We're talking about an impregnable fortress carrying a load of over a couple of thousand missiles, including nuclear warheads. All
Come on then.
protected
Best
by
Metal
a
Gear
horde of
character, go.
mass-produced Metal
And
Gear
also,
Ray
why is
units.
it Johnny?
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots
Surely
had Ray
we can get
redesigned
more
to protect the
directional
new
Mike stuff in
Arsenal
it later. I
Gear.
just can't remember where.
So now anti-Metal Gears
maybe because
are
I'm thinking of
guarding
the
a
other
Metal
games.
Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal Gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In
Skynet
short,
seems like a good plan,
Arsenal
right?
was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture. Arsenal Gear is more than just a military tool.
Well, that's a pretty cool little emote.
It is a means to preserve the world as it is.
I had to look to work
will
it out, but-
establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short,
he kind
the
of won out in
Arsenal
the long
system
run, didn't he?
is the key to their supremacy.
A lot of short-term problems. but
Yes, the GW system is the Patriots' trump card.
That's it, Johnny Akiva.
Arsenal
I forgot he
Gear
had a
will be
random
fully
Japanese
operational
last
when
name for some
GW
reason.
is successfully integrated.
Makes no sense.
Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to trade my way into their ranks. But Solidus preferred rebellion.
Getting the tunes
Outer
on.
Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the
Soundtrack
skies of
of
Wall
conspiracy.
Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Listen, there isn't much time. The football served as the key for activating Arsenal Gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal Gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been
Damn
activated.
the Emmerich family.
Emma Emmerich?
Family.
She's
family.
the system programmer for Arsenal Gear. I believe she's somewhere on level B1 in the core of this building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining
Also not doing a
programmer for
great
this
job of
project.
keeping her alive, though.
According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving.
You have your orders from
This
the
is
traitor
card
president.
4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location. Give this to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal Gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie. A biological weapon designed to selectively
Create a computer
eliminate
virus
personnel
based
with
on a
specific
real
genetic
biological
code.
virus.
But
How...
why do you have it?
The Patriots
I don't know a whole lot about
had
coding or
engineers
medicine,
who
admittedly,
failed,
but
and
that
Ocelot
seems
forgot
like
to
just the
search me.
biggest...
You've got to hurry. That disc is the only way you're going to
Anyway.
stop Arsenal.
Facepalm. Yeah. Still, I love
Well,
Metal Gear.
I've told you everything you need to know.
Particularly the dumbass story. So good.
There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Shoot him.
Now, kill me.
Thought he was going to reach for his dick and balls again.
There's no time to argue. The final
gonna
check
get a
for my
second
vital
feel
ID
around.
will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
Cut it out!
Do it! That's your role! Pull!
Rip.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or
Does
is
he
it
though? Oh,
ex-president?
yeah.
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Hey, some of the richest, most powerful people in the world
I'll see
nowadays
you
are nerds, let's
around,
face it.
Carrier boy.
Forget him. He did us a
Got
favor.
your Elon Musk and your Zuckerbergs and
Without
your
free will, there is no difference between
heads of all the tech companies, quite frankly. Every games company.
My only
Nerd
real
power,
choice
it's on the
is to
rise.
put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
What are you...
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
Naomi. Trying to remember which one's fucking Naomi. Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, there is that. Also, not entirely sure what went on between him and Olga, but
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However, given the recent turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal Gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a
why
front
would
for
the
Arsenal
president
Gear?
lie about this?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the Vice President, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Colonel, when you put it like that, it almost sounds like I should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
More
That was
convenient.
not my intention. I was trying to point out that there is certainly some credibility to the words of a man who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point,
Fuck
Jack.
off, Rose.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
Can't stand Rose.
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the President didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
Pliskin?
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake.
Sorry, we're
the
allowed to call him
president.
Snake now.
He's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He
What about
died
Ocelot
before
just
his
walks
vital
in,
ID could
takes
be
a shot, and then just
reconfirmed.
basically walks
And
out
the
again.
enemy's
It's like, yeah,
lost their
peace.
nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming
the
the
vice
vital ID.
president.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never
Yeah.
asked.
That
Am I
old
correct
lie.
in assuming you also know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment, so we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released
Toxic
if we have
gas.
to blow the
Yeah.
house down.
Yeah.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took
Too
a
much
while,
Korean
but we
beer.
uncovered the info around the time you took out
Guaranteed
that mad
toxic
bomber.
gas.
There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. Then it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
Good question.
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Gerlukovich family in it, almost as deep as the Emmerichs at this point.
Who are you talking about?
A man that was
Almost.
supposed to be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph, and he hijacked Ray.
So he betrayed them?
I don't know what kind of deal was going down. All I remember is what Ocelot said at the time. Something like, I'm taking it back.
Ocelot then sank the tanker.
It's
along
honestly
with the
kind of
soldiers
hard
of
at
the
times
Marine
to keep up with who Ocelot is actually really working for. Hopefully playing them all through again will clear some of this stuff up, but I highly doubt it.
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
That was the easy part. The tough part was not getting dragged down with a sinking tanker.
Raiden is a
Small
beautiful,
miracle when you think
powerful
about it.
lady
It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
who does admittedly become significantly cooler.
Photos of Snake, taken by the
after
Cypher,
this game.
were released to the public. In
you
turn,
know
we
what I'm
became the
talking
world's
about.
most wanted environmental
God, I
terrorists.
love Revengeance.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
Also,
Why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
Game
They didn't choose Snake to be a
footage used
hero.
for cutscene
So
video.
they decided to do a smear campaign.
Kind of goofy.
I
Also,
think the Patriots
seems to be
wanted
doing
make an
even worse than
example
I did on the
so
Sea
everybody
game.
would think twice before opposing them.
That's it. They set all this up just to
Bit more than
nail you
that.
guys.
No, there's more to it than that. The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project.
Is it complicated
To
enough
be more
yet?
precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence they attacked the dummy tanker and
An
stole
anti-Metal
Ray.
Gear Metal Gear would piss you off when you're building Metal Gears,
They
yes.
followed this up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Pretty much.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter
Olga and
Olga?
her hairy pits.
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
No shaming,
Was
just
Solidus
noticing.
behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Yeah. Who is Ocelot working for?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The nuclear strike's been prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich
My sister.
Oh
What's
my
she doing
god,
here?
maybe they're
You got
related.
me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex
imagine
logic.
what that has
How
to
she
do
got
with it.
involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Come
Whatever
on,
her
you meant to be the
reasons,
smart
we
one.
need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Yeah. So, that's in here done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bomb it round this way. I'm going to go to the correct floor, and then I'm going to save up, and we're going to call it for the day, I'm afraid, people. I have work tomorrow, and I need to get some kind of sleep and shit. So, let's call this. Who won? And then we have to go all the way through the swimming section. And another boss fight. And other garbage. Really don't like escort missions, just gonna say that. No spoiler for what's ahead at all for anyone who hasn't played, but I hate escort missions. Right. Let's call Rose.
Jack, is that you?
Who else would it be? Like, for real. First of the first 2018.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone.
Huh?
I'm so lonely.
I hate these bits.
Lonely. Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Sounds like a
Is
man
this
to
really
me.
the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you
Why
relax
can't
when
you
you're
not do
with
this
me?
bullshit right now?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening
Rose.
with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night? What's that supposed to mean?
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me. I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
It wasn't your violent nature that scared me. It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
You're not wrong.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room.
Fuck off, Rose.
Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was
It's
trying to
100%
say.
what she was saying.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Bye, Rose. Thanks for that. Right. So, as I say, that is there we go. Let's do that. That is going to do us for today, people. Metal Gear is a bit too dense for me to do for long periods, and as I say, I got work tomorrow. I need to get some sleep and whatnot. More passed out last night than slept per se, so that doesn't really count, does it? Thank you everyone who's come along today. It's much appreciated. Always nice to have a bit of company. I will be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock UK time. We're cracking on with Bloodborne. I think we're going to be doing that for most of the week. I really want to get into that and get it finished and played through, so I can do multiple New Game Plus and extra playthroughs and whatnot in my own time. But we'll be back next Monday for Metal Gear, carrying on where we're leaving off today. I'm going to try to keep it consistently at 6 o'clock on a Monday. So that seems to work pretty well, but I don't have complete control over my hours and they are not set, so we'll do as needs must. As per usual, anyone looking to do so, you can keep in touch with upcoming schedules and stream announcements, whatnot, over on Discord or Twitter. Links are either down below or commands in chat. If you want it, I'm sure you can find it. You're all competent people. Yeah, so that's going to do me for today. Let's see who is online right now. We can host when we leave. There we go. Overcover's on. Strong choice. Strong choice. So, yeah, I'm going to finish in a moment. Then I'm going to hand it over to my buddy Overcover. What is he even playing right now? I didn't even think to check. I was just like, oh, Overcover's on the Frost Rune. I don't even have any idea what this game is. But he's a cool guy. So feel free to go over and show some New Year's love to him. Yeah. So that's going to do me. Have a good 2018, everybody. And I'll see you in the next stream. From me, for today, that is goodbye. Laters all.